All right, everybody, just going to go over the weekly work. It shouldn't be too bad this week, at least as far as the post goes. This is going to be our final post of the semester. Same thing as we've been doing. The only thing different is that we're just going to be doing any post that you want that takes place during the month of January. So super simple. I'm not going to go over it in detail. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Everybody's been doing a really good job on it this semester. So besides the social media post, we are also going to be doing our editing of the 10 video clips that we did. This shouldn't be too bad. Adobe Premiere does have a couple bugs here and there. Usually we do this in class, and usually I bring in an assistant or two from the journalism department to kind of help because there's usually a lot of questions. But I'm pretty confident y'all can get this done on your own. If you run into issues, just Google it. And whatever's happened has been answered 100 times before. Generally, if you send me a question, I'm just going to Google it also, just because all of the questions are always just so different. There's not like the same types of problems people have over and over again. So it might just be like an error, some sort of error message or something like that. So always Google and just try to figure it out on your own before you reach out to me. And if you do get the error, I'll do my best to help you one way or another. We'll get it figured out. So for this assignment, you have 10 plus video clips, and you're just going to edit them to look like a nice, smooth video. So find some royalty-free music. I got some links in here for you. Put captions and titles in it where needed to make it look professional. You are going to be using Adobe Premiere for this. This software is available in the Rockwell Basement Computer Labs. There's also a 7-day free trial. The only thing you can't do is like go and work on it in the lab for a few hours and then go back to your computer later. You can, but generally there's errors with it. And if you haven't done it before, you have to move all your clips over and set up a new scratch disk and everything else. So I'm going to recommend only picking one computer to do all this on. So start beginning to end on that. A 7-day free trial is more than enough time to get this project done. If this is your first time, I would assume this is going to take about 4 to 5 hours, which isn't too bad. Editing videos is a lot of fun too. There's it's not like a boring assignment. It's actually pretty cool, and you can kind of get lost in the time with it. So students generally enjoy doing this. I love editing videos. It's fun. So this assignment shouldn't be too bad, but just make sure you give yourself enough time. Don't wait until an hour or two before it's done, because it will be a disaster. So the other thing is I'm gonna give you guys the extra week to do this over the Thanksgiving break. If you want the extra time, take it. If not, just submit it before you leave for break. But I want to just give you guys an extra week just in case this is going to be a hectic week for you. So that's going to be due the Sunday after Thanksgiving break in about 2 weeks from now. So all the instructions are on here. I have 2 videos I made last semester. I think the girl talking in one of these is going to be journalism student. So I put this together last semester. I had a journalism student come in and kind of introduce all this stuff. So I kind of put bits and pieces of it, and so it shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Here's some really good resources for you. Adobe Premiere has just endless documentation about how to use it. YouTube's a really good resource for it. The Adobe Library is a really good resource for it. So anything and everything you can think of is going to be there. I'd probably go through these tutorials just to kind of see what's available to you in case you need it later on. So I got a couple music links in here, how to get free music, how to use free music, and also there's a couple links in the initial video project assignment instructions that have some royalty-free music for you. Here is one common error. If you do have choppy video in Premiere, this will show you how to fix it. That happened with a few students last semester. And then The way that you're going to submit this assignment is you're going to open up a YouTube account, YouTube Creator Studio. So if you have a Gmail, just go to YouTube and you'll automatically be signed in. Very simple to figure out. Here's some instructions if you need it. Sometimes it gets a little tricky importing it from Premiere to YouTube. There's different sets of instructions. I don't care how you do it. I just want to see a YouTube video that works. So there's several ways to do it. Here's some ones here. If these don't work, try something else. Generally, like 5% of students have problems exporting it to YouTube, but if you play with it and try a couple different ways, it's always going to work out. So that's going to be it for about the next 2 weeks. Not too bad. Any questions about it, or if you need help editing your videos, just send me an email.